Well, we have a special guest today that is going to be coming and doing a song with us. He won't be singing, although maybe next year I'll get him to do that. We'll see. This year, Mr. Bennett, our superintendent of our schools, is going to be narrating. Kids wanted him to wear pajamas, and so being the great leader he is, he compromised, which is a very wise choice. So you all know the "'Twas the Night Before Christmas," the very famous poem. This is an arrangement of that where it's put to music, and so there's an interplay between the orchestra and Mr. Bennett, and as he's doing the narration, sometimes the music that they will perform goes along with the narration. So hope you really enjoy our second song of the evening, "'Twas the Night Before Christmas."
Before Christmas went all through the house, that creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care and hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their head. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out of the lawn there rose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash. Tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below. When what my wondering eyes should appear, but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted.
Yo, reindeer!
And called them by name.
Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen. On Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen.
To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly. When they meet with an obstacle bound to the sky, so up to the housetop the coursers they flew. sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas, too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. Wow. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled. His dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of his pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke had encircled his head like a wreath. As he had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. It was chubby, a plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like down of the thistle. But I heard him exclaim ere he drove out of sight,
Merry Christmas to all and to all a good night.
Thank you so much. It's great to have administrators that are willing to do things like this, and occasionally I will find ways to involve them in uncomfortable ways for them. But Mr. Bennett did share with me that he has read that story to his own family for years and years and years and years and years, and so I can totally see him doing that in his own family. We're going to conclude the sixth grade portion of the concert tonight with a really fun song. Hope you really enjoy it. We're combining hoedown music and Christmas music, and it's going to be a lot of fun.